Dad's tool belt, it upside down. The photo, or unfold Uncle Bernie. Shallow Mite, the ability of the Sagarius, the scrolls that are on the line, also called seeing Oakland, your whole life, and she'll see into the difference. Your question mark why when she's alive. In the library, instead of the second floor with the different, this opens up these books where this was written. Eric. Oh, Charlie. You want to fetch and get me my stuff. This right here looks like it is, instead of Phoenix, the nose pedal. When you go to the, where you keep, and his, little, that spin thing that she wasn't allowed to look at, that's where this is. When they told you, get the hell out of my shit shack. This will show where the crab is. This shows it as not human. This shows it as a family question. And then that, with that, when we turn it this way, the tablet of Nahman, book in the helium, Zakura, asking it in Shayanka Zachary John of the 14th or 28th century, that the 3D image, the Earth, when it was wondered for Abuka Abakahara, the thing that and then the other one of it with a light, the other Mona Lisa, instead of Rembrandt's burnt great grandma, it would be the blood. The uncomfortable of the church, the fish, and say you don't understand it with a dragon. That's lamb chop. His in the Shalimite it'd be his daughter, and when they talked about that was showing in instead of Rembrandt and Rembrandt's great grandson. And then say the same way Mona Lisa is the head of the thing at Mecca, and it with his ashes. And then with that shows what artist in history. Oh, that what that white room that little pins do. Thank you, Andy. Comula. I love your that statue you took out. It's in blue, green, pam, boom, bop. And so you paint it with blood, the same thing you do with Elizabeth. What about Mary-Ann? How we doing, said Victoria? That great grandson. These would have been living theirs as the House of Essex at the time. The copycat, the Rembrandt, Elizabeth Marie Brunswick, Darkling Lion, you had no mother. Who is Margaret Annabelle Campbell Anderson? Oh. Grandma Mary Ann. She lived in there, and even during the fires. Oh, okay, so those nipple. Go ahead, this the shit I don't mind you guys touching. Eric, you want to know where on the second floor that up there? I'll show you in the video. Now let's say I was shit shacking. Donnie loving Trumzilla. Donnie loving. I'm a husband. Married arranged partner by the pastor, Bray Henry Preston and Howard. With Steve Benton of Sedgwick. And arrested Supreme Court because of it. I love it. 358 frigate destroyers. Jesus drew they for me and said how you know about Joel. Asked that and said I did that with that blood and said that and said the Tower of Sharon. The Tower of Sharon. Eric. This is how pissed I get. A Monsoon 20 out of orbit RS-28 Samrat with 16 subchambers, 19,792 degrees Fahrenheit. As a phosphor weapon, the same shit in Valdehar. 358 frigates destroyers with 38 subs just on the Pacific coast, all nuclear. The new, the Berinchka, the Kreninchka, and the Kavent, I did order that for less than 2 hours. And via Yelp. On the email. Let's say we got more affection. Eric. Charlie. Condom. And the Crawley. I said I don't understand the bull with the purple sheet. The feather of the phoenix. I put the purple juice in there. I mix it up. I turn the gold thing, the tablet of Nahum. Ask it as a heart and say, don't put the chalice and say Babylon. I turn it upside down as copper. Put this as the cloth compared to the cloth of Tarad. Put the Babylon in the different. And then say they're bloods. And say, don't ask that instead of that and that. And say the shark that had the head. Say that with eat the cow instead of the little guy. With the crabs and the blood for it. That would be then the rest of her friend groups. Uncle Bernie's picture in the house that he had. If it's with her though, that first head that died of the 3 thing in the Tower Sherrod with the water from New Zealand and stones from Babylon, that wouldn't be able to Charles Kevin, my christening awakening. But if it was at Mecca and said the gold crown, that bowl, the chalice, I put the Babylonian and then the other thing, how to summon for her all of her helpers. The werewolf, the dragon, the snake, and the matador. Queen Elizabeth. Zacchaeus. Wee little man was. Ooh, that the Sphinx up. Now, if we got OCD, OCD. A virgin and a whore. A virgin and a whore. Both of the things that she got to touch. Where did they read the book? Where her favorite study by fireplace? Fire by the fireplace. Look at the same image on the UN. Same image at the UN. Ask that in Jerusalem. That the Vatican. What we asked for, touched it, asked in the thing, and what she said when she in the video, and say, touch the other thing you asked for, the book, and then what your the blood, the dragon, the blood, the calling of the pursuit, what's up in that, the prayer different. This is at the table. And then say, here the uncomfortable thing. Here the uncomfortable thing. Just want to show shit now. See that? See that right there? You know that little tomb cog, the king of the pyramid? King dude guy. Please call him Ra the first, 300 BC. 300 BC. When they opened up that sarcophagus, that the coin from it. That the coin from it. No biggie.